Madam President, honourable members, dear rapporteurs, dear Minister. First, I would like to congratulate both co-rapporteurs, Mr. Halicki and Mr. Nemeth, for their work. You have reached a compromise on all amendments and prepared a strong position of the European Parliament. It is not surprising that at this point of the budgetary process, the position of the European Parliament and the position of the Council diverge, and rather substantially. In a week, we will start the conciliation, and hopefully these divergences will start to shrink. But today, let me thank you for the amendments proposed by the Parliament that reinstate the expenditure at the level proposed in the draft budget by the European Commission. I have been clear and consistent that the Commission does not consider Council's cuts as adequately justified. Of course, I also note that the Parliament proposes reinforcements in a number of programmes across all headings that go on top of the draft budget. We will need to treat such reinforcements very cautiously. The remaining financial resources are limited, and we will have to prioritise. We must focus on programmes where meaningful adjustments can be made, and concessions on both sides will be necessary. We should remember that reinforcements in this year's budget will compromise our capacity to respond to foreseeable and, more importantly, unforeseeable needs in the budget for 2027. We have to preserve some budgetary space to avoid a risk of cuts in the spending programmes in the last year of the current multi-annual financial framework. I urge you to consider this issue with utmost prudence. I would like to ask the Parliament and the Council to consider the amending letter of the European Commission as a starting point in the negotiating process. That letter addresses some concerns of both institutions, in particular the payment appropriations, agriculture and the EU URI interest line. I am confident that the negotiations will continue in a positive spirit and that the Parliament and the Council will manage to reconcile their positions. As actually was mentioned also by Minister Wammen, that experience is already there. Let me assure you again that I and my team will spare no effort to support your work throughout the conciliation to reach a good compromise. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And now I pass on behalf of the Committee on Foreign Affairs the floor to Michael Gahler.